In the heart of a quaint town called Macondo, nestled amidst lush landscapes and whispering rivers, lived the Buendía family. Led by the adventurous patriarch, José Arcadio Buendía, the family's journey unfolded in a mysterious and magical realm. One scorching afternoon, José Arcadio took his young son, Colonel Aureliano Buendía, on an exploration outside their village. Little did they know that this seemingly ordinary outing would forever alter their destinies. In the early days of Macondo, everything was fresh, and many things lacked names, making it necessary for people to point and gesture to indicate them. As the village grew, so did the Buendía family's thirst for understanding the wonders they encountered, seeking to name and define the world around them. Rumors of a group of wandering gypsies arriving in Macondo spread like wildfire, filling the air with a mix of excitement and trepidation. To the family's surprise, the gypsies took away young Aureliano Buendía, leaving a void in their lives that was both unsettling and mysterious. The Gypsy'S Influence would shape the course of events to come, setting in motion a chain of events with unforeseen consequences. Macondo, a village of adobe houses, sat along the banks of a clear river, its bed adorned with enormous polished stones resembling prehistoric eggs. As the village grew, so did the Buendía family, planting the seeds of Macondo's fate in the process. The village became a reflection of their dreams, hopes, and challenges, a place where the ordinary and the extraordinary merged into one. Strange and surreal events often graced the village of Macondo. One day, a trickle of blood meandered through the streets, houses, and under doors, captivating the inhabitants with its enigmatic path. Unbeknownst to them, this blood trail foretold the intricate web of blood ties and shared destiny that would bind the Buendía family across generations. In the midst of Macondo's enchantment, Pilar Ternera, a woman with mystical qualities, would sit on the begonia porch, weaving stories with her friends. Yet, her mind wandered, and tears of nostalgia salted her palate as she observed earthworms' activities in the garden. Pilar harbored a secret craving for eating earth, drawing her closer to her ancestral roots and the primal desires that connected her to the land. As the Buendía family's journey continued, they encountered joy and sorrow, love and loss, and grappled with the cyclical nature of their fate. The town of Macondo, with its magical realism and enigmatic charm, remained the canvas upon which the Buendía family painted their legacy, forever etching their story into the tapestry of time. In the quaint town of Macondo, where time seemed to bend and magic infused the air, life continued to unfold for the Buendía family. Amaranta Ursula Buendía, a reclusive member of the family, spent her days playing the pianola in solitude. The melancholic melodies she conjured held echoes of bittersweet memories and unrequited love, weaving an enchanting tale of her heart's deepest desires. Yet, as the Buendía family embraced life's wonders, they could not escape the shadows of a looming curse. An air of uncertainty lingered, as if the family were trapped in a cycle of fate that relentlessly pursued them. Their struggle to break free from the shackles of the curse weighed heavily on their hearts, threatening to consume them with despair. Amid the family's trials and tribulations, a new presence emerged in Macondo, Remedios, a young and ethereal beauty. Her innocence and simplicity touched the souls of all who knew her. Yet, beneath her charming exterior, Remedios carried an otherworldly aura, hinting at a deeper connection to the magic that enveloped Macondo. As the years passed, the youngest member of the family, Aureliano José, found himself entangled in a deluge of memories from the past. The weight of the Buendía family's history bore down upon him, blurring the lines between the past and the present. The memories of his ancestors, intertwined with his own experiences, stirred a sense of enlightenment, but also a burden that seemed inescapable. In the midst of this magical tapestry, Aureliano, the introspective member of the family, discovered ancient parchments hidden away. As he deciphered the cryptic texts, he delved into a realm of arcane knowledge and hidden truths. The parchments unveiled the interconnectedness of the Buendía family's past and the prophetic visions that foretold their future, plunging him deeper into the enigmatic web of time. Amidst the triumphs and sorrows that enveloped Macondo, José Arcadio Buendía found himself struggling with the pangs of solitude. His soul was burdened with a melancholic ache for connection, for a world beyond his own isolation. Macondo itself seemed a reflection of his existential loneliness, a town imbued with solitude even as its inhabitants mingled. Through love and solitude, joy and sorrow, the Buendía family's journey in Macondo continued to unfold. As they danced between the ordinary and the extraordinary, they remained captivated by the magic that permeated their lives. In this mystical realm, where destinies were written and rewritten, the Buendía family's legacy endured, forever etched in the fabric of Macondo's enigmatic existence. As time flowed endlessly through the captivating town of Macondo, the Buendía family's journey remained intertwined with the enchanting mysteries of their surroundings. The destinies of its members unfolded like a mesmerizing dance, each step drawing them closer to their shared fate. In the midst of Macondo's enchantment, the family encountered a profound and unforeseen revelation, the hidden truth behind the love affairs and relationships that had shaped their lives for generations. The web of blood ties and shared destinies tightened, revealing the intricacies of their interconnected existence. As the family grappled with the cyclical nature of time and fate, Aureliano José's solitary path took an unexpected turn. He found himself captivated by the allure of the wandering gypsy, petricoats, and their passionate love affair became an embodiment of Macondo's complex emotions and desires. Meanwhile, the enigmatic Melquíades, a gypsy who had become a close companion of the Buendía family, imparted invaluable knowledge to Aureliano José. Through Melquíades' wisdom, Aureliano José delved deeper into the mystical parchments, uncovering the secrets of Macondo's past and the prophetic visions that haunted the family. The ancestral spirits of the Buendía family echoed through time, manifesting in haunting visions and eerie occurrences. The boundaries between the living and the dead blurred, as the Buendía family grappled with the ethereal presence of their ancestors, forever tied to their legacy. As the family's story unfolded, Amaranta Ursula, haunted by her unrequited love, found solace in caring for the young Aureliano, Arcadio, Segundo and Aureliano, José, Segundo, the twins who would bear the burden of the family's legacy. The twins' bond transcended the ordinary, hinting at the mystical connections that coursed through the Buendía bloodline. Through the generations, the ghostly figure of Remedios the Beauty lingered, a beacon of purity and enchantment in Macondo. Her untimely departure from the world left the family yearning for the ethereal essence that had touched their lives. In the wake of tragedy and loss, the Buendía family faced the relentless forces of time and solitude. Aureliano Buendía, the solitary and brooding member, sought refuge in alchemical pursuits. As he dived deeper into his studies, he became lost in a world of esoteric knowledge, a reflection of Macondo's own mysterious depths. Amidst the storms of solitude, the rains that perpetually plagued Macondo arrived once more. A deluge of torrential rain swept through the village, a metaphor for the turbulent emotions and memories that flooded the Buendía family's hearts. As the story unfolded, the town of Macondo became a rich tapestry of human existence, woven with love, solitude, passion, and despair. The Buendía family's journey endured through the passage of time, leaving an indelible mark on the magical town they called home. As they navigated the intricacies of their shared destiny, the legacy of the Buendía family was etched into the very fabric of Macondo, a testament to the enduring power of human emotion and the enigmatic forces that shaped their lives. In the enchanting world of Macondo, where the boundaries between reality and magic blurred, the Buendía family's saga reached its climax. The cycles of solitude and love, joy and sorrow, continued to weave their intricate patterns through the lives of its members. Aureliano Buendía, deeply immersed in his alchemical pursuits, delved into the ancient manuscripts left behind by the gypsy Melquíades. The parchments whispered of arcane secrets and prophetic visions, revealing the interconnectedness of past, present, and future. Aureliano found himself caught in a relentless loop of deciphering the enigmatic texts, unable to escape the destiny that seemed to have been written long before. As the twins, Aureliano, Arcadio, Segundo and Aureliano, Jose, Segundo, grew into adulthood, their lives intertwined with the political turmoil and upheaval sweeping through Macondo. The town became a battleground for warring ideologies and conflicting passions, mirroring the family's internal struggles. In the face of political turmoil, the Buendía family's unity wavered, as conflicting loyalties and ambitions strained their bonds. The town's fragile existence became a metaphor for the human capacity to destroy what they had built, leaving behind the remnants of both dreams and despair. The aging matriarch, Ursula, anchored the family amidst the chaos, her wisdom guiding them through the storms of life. As she observed the passing of time, she witnessed the repetition of history, the inescapable cycles of love and tragedy that mirrored the family's past. In the twilight of her life, Ursula's solitude deepened, and her memories became a tapestry of bittersweet moments. The echoes of her ancestors' voices filled her heart, carrying the weight of the Buendía legacy that she alone would preserve. As Macondo descended into chaos and disarray, the final Buendía generation struggled to make sense of their place in the world. Aureliano, II, Aureliano, III, and Amaranta Ursula, the offspring of Aureliano Buendía and Amaranta Ursula, embodied the final remnants of the family's bloodline. Amaranta Ursula's mystical presence lingered, mirroring the ethereal beauty of her namesake. Her passionate affair with Aureliano, II, and her union with Aureliano, III, paved the way for the family's last chapter. As the Buendía family faced their ultimate destiny, the prophetic visions foretold by Melquíades' parchments came to pass. The final days of Macondo unfolded, culminating in a cataclysmic event that marked the end of an era. With the town in ruins, the Buendía family's history came full circle, and the echoes of their lives faded into the annals of time. The mystical world of Macondo was enveloped by solitude, as the last Buendía generation succumbed to the weight of their legacy. In the end, the magical realm of Macondo vanished, leaving behind only memories of a family whose lives were a reflection of the human condition. 100 Years of Solitude came to a close, its pages filled with the timeless tale of the Buendía family, a saga of love, loss, solitude, and the enigmatic forces that bound them to their shared destiny. The conclusion of 100 Years of Solitude is a poignant and powerful culmination of the Buendía family's epic journey. Gabriel Garcia Marquez masterfully weaves together the threads of magical realism, history, and human experience to deliver a deeply moving and thought-provoking conclusion. The final chapters of the novel lead to the inevitable disintegration of Macondo and the last remaining members of the Buendía family. As the town falls into ruin and oblivion, it becomes a metaphor for the cyclical nature of life, love, and human history. The Buendía family's story mirrors the rise and fall of civilizations and the repetitive patterns that shape the course of human existence. The theme of solitude, which permeates the entire novel, reaches its zenith in the conclusion. Each generation of the Buendía family grapples with their own form of solitude, whether it be personal, emotional, or existential. Despite their connections, they are ultimately isolated by their individual struggles and desires, and this isolation echoes the solitude that plagues humanity at large. Through the character of Aureliano Buendía, who dedicates his life to deciphering the mystical parchments left by Melquíades, Garcia Marquez explores the human pursuit of knowledge and the quest for meaning in the face of life's mysteries. Aureliano's realization that the parchments reveal only the family's cyclical history, without providing any answers or solutions, reflects the author's contemplation of the limitations of human understanding and the ultimate enigma of existence. The cataclysmic event that marks the end of Macondo symbolizes the inevitability of change and the transient nature of life and society. Macondo, a once vibrant and magical town, is now left in ruins, a reminder of the impermanence of human creations and ambitions. The Fall of Macondo serves as a powerful commentary on the consequences of human actions and the destructive potential of progress and ambition. Throughout the conclusion, Garcia Marquez's poetic prose and use of magical realism intensify the novel's themes, allowing the reader to experience the surreal and profound in the ordinary. The boundaries between reality and imagination blur, inviting readers to question the nature of truth and perception. The conclusion of 100 Years of Solitude leaves a lasting impression on its readers. It prompts contemplation about the cyclical nature of time, the complexities of human emotions, the inevitability of solitude, and the frailty of human endeavors. Garcia Marquez's masterpiece remains a timeless exploration of the human condition, offering a rich tapestry of life, love, and solitude that continues to resonate with readers across generations.